Have you ever noticed something strange? People smile when they see you. They enjoy talking to you. They call you kind, helpful, even one of the nicest people they know. But when it really matters, they ignore your opinion. They interrupt you. They cross your boundaries. They don't take your advice seriously. And somehow, you always end up being the person who gives the most, but receives the least respect. Here's the painful truth. Being liked and being respected are not the same thing.
Many people spend their entire lives trying to make everyone happy, but the more they chase approval, they receive. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden reasons why people may love being around you,
but still fail to truly respect you. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final reason is the one that silently destroys respect without most people ever realizing it. Let's begin.
Reason number 1. You try too hard to please everyone. Most people believe that being nice automatically earns respect. It doesn't. Being kind is a strength, but constantly trying to please everyone is a weakness that people notice very quickly. Think about someone who never says no. They agree with every request. They cancel their own plans just to make other people happy. They apologize, even when they did nothing wrong. At first, people appreciate them, but over time,
something changes. Instead of respecting them, people begin to expect it. Your kindness slowly becomes an obligation. Your generosity becomes normal.
And your willingness to help is no longer seen as something valuable. It's simply expected. Why? Why? Because human nature values things that have limits.
People stop appreciating it. When your attention is free, people stop respecting it. The truth is, people don't respect you because you always say yes.
They respect you because they know you also have the confidence to say no when necessary. Being kind doesn't mean sacrificing yourself. Real kindness comes from choice, not from fear of disappointing others.
but once people realize you always put their needs before your own, they begin testing another part of your personality. And that's where the second mistake begins.
Reason number 2. You never set boundaries. Imagine this. A friend borrows money and never pays you back. Another friend constantly arrives 30 minutes late. Someone calls you only when they need a favor. Deep inside, you know it's not right, but you stay silent because you don't want to seem rude. You don't want conflict. Or, I can't do that today, often earns more respect than someone who always agrees. Because confidence is attractive, and healthy boundaries are one of the clearest signs of confidence. But weak boundaries aren't the biggest reason people lose respect. The next mistake is even more damaging, because it slowly makes your voice disappear. Reason number 3. You avoid conflict at any cost. Nobody enjoys arguments. That's completely normal. But there's a big difference between keeping the peace and avoiding conflict because you're afraid of upsetting people. Have you ever stayed quiet even when you knew someone was treating you unfairly? Maybe a coworker took credit for your work. Maybe a friend made a disrespectful joke. Or someone crossed a line. And instead of speaking up, you smiled and let it go. You told yourself, it's not worth it. I don't want any drama. But every time you stay silent to avoid conflict, you send a message. That message says, my feelings don't matter. Confident people don't start unnecessary fights. But they also don't stay silent when something is clearly wrong. They speak calmly, they speak respectfully, but they speak. Because respect isn't built by agreeing with everyone. It's built by standing up for what you believe in. People may not always like your honesty, but they will often respect it. The problem is,
and many people don't even realize they're doing it. Reason number 4. You constantly seek validation. Have you ever noticed someone who always asks,
but over time, it quietly lowers the way people see them. Why? Because confidence comes from within. When you constantly ask others to approve your choices,
do you think I did a good job? Was that okay? Do you like this? Okay. Every decision they make depends on someone else's approval. At first, it may seem harmless, but over time, it quietly lowers the way people see them. Why? Because confidence comes from within. When you constantly ask others to approve your choices,
it tells people that you don't fully trust yourself. And if you don't trust your own decisions, why should they? People naturally respect those who make decisions with confidence.
They don't need everyone to agree with them. They listen to advice. But in the end, they take responsibility for their own choices. Remember, There's nothing wrong with asking for feedback, but there's a huge difference between learning from others and depending on their approval just to feel good about yourself. The more you rely on validation, the more control you give other people over your confidence. And once that happens, respect slowly begins to disappear. But the next mistake is even more common, and it happens during everyday conversations. Reason number 5. You talk more than you listen. Many people believe that talking more makes them look smarter. In reality, the opposite is often true.
Think about the people you respect the most. Do they constantly interrupt others? Do they always make every conversation about themselves? Usually not. They listen.
They observe. And when they speak, people pay attention. But insecure people often feel the need to prove themselves. They overshare, they interrupt.
They try to impress everyone with stories, achievements, or opinions. The funny thing is, the harder you try to impress people, the less impressive you often become.
Confident people don't feel the need to prove their value every 5 minutes. They know that silence can be powerful. They ask thoughtful questions. They make other people feel heard.
And because they don't speak just to fill the silence, their words carry more weight when they finally do speak. Sometimes, the most respected person in the room
is the one who says the least. But there's one final reason people lose respect, and it may be the most important lesson in this entire video, because without it, none of the other advice truly matters. Reason number 6. Your actions don't match your words. It's easy to make promises. It's easy to say, "I'll do it tomorrow. You can count on me. I'll be there." But respect isn't built by words, it's built by actions. Think about someone who is always making excuses. They start projects, but never finish them. They make promises, but rarely keep them. After a while, people stop believing what they say, not because they dislike them, but because their actions have taught everyone not to trust their words. Now think about someone else. They don't talk much, they don't make big promises, but whenever they say they'll do something, they do it, every single time. Who do you respect more? Exactly. Consistency creates credibility.
And credibility creates respect. People don't remember your best intentions. They remember your repeated actions. If your words and actions don't match, respect slowly disappears.
But there's one final reason, and it's the foundation of everything we've talked about today. Reason number 7. You don't respect yourself. This is the biggest reason people fail to earn respect. But there's one final reason, and it's the foundation of everything we've talked about today. Reason number 7. You don't respect yourself. This is the biggest reason people fail to earn respect. You can't expect others to value you if you don't value yourself first. Think about it. Do you constantly criticize yourself? Do you accept poor treatment just to keep people around?
Do you ignore your own needs because you're afraid of losing someone's approval? If the answer is yes, people notice, not because they can read your mind, but because your behavior tells them.
The way you speak, the way you stand, the way you allow people to treat you, all of it sends a message. When you respect yourself, you don't chase people, you don't beg for attention, you don't tolerate disrespect, you remain kind, but you also know your worth. And here's something many people never realize.
Self-respect is contagious. When people see that you value your time, your energy, and your principles, they naturally begin to value them too. Real confidence isn't loud. It doesn't need to prove anything. It simply knows its own value, and that's what earns lasting respect. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos on psychology,
self-improvement, and human behavior. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these 7 habits do you think hurts respect the most? Thanks for watching.